Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jacob. A lot of you have joined the channel a little bit more recently, so you might not be familiar with my reactions to Lana Del Rey or how I feel about her, but I love Lana Del Rey, her music. I actually discovered it with you guys here on this channel. It was my first discography deep dive that I ever did, which is really crazy, but she really holds that special place in my heart because, I don't know, there's just such a loyal group of viewers who watched those original videos when I had like 100 subscribers. So they're some of the first videos on my channel. Shout out to you if you watched those. But guess what, you guys? Lana is back. I think it's been like 3 years. Wait, no, because she did like Bluebird and something else. It's been a long time since I feel like we've gotten Lana music, and she's an artist that like is always writing or is always making music. So it's weird that it feels like it's been so long. Like, did you know there's a tunnel? By the way, I've been revisiting this week. That is my album. It feels like so long ago since that album came out. I was living in Korea when it came out. It's so weird that she hasn't dropped Stove or whatever it's called now. So anyways, we have White Featherhawk Tail Deer Hunter. She's not beating the long single name allegations. I'm really excited for this, of course, because it's a Lana track. I don't know what vibe we're going to get. I've heard there's country involved in this record, but then I think there's a lot of back and forth, maybe scraping it for something different, and I have no idea. We're going to find out together. Here we go. Here we go. No lyrics available. Well, frick. How the hell am I going to know what she's talking about? Already it sounds spooky.
Here's my white feather hawk.
Wait, just right off that, I was getting some A&W vibes.
Deer hunter likes to keep me cool in the hot breeze summer. Likes to push me on the screen, John Deere mower. I know you wish you had a man like him, it's such a bummer. When I met him, like an arrow, like a bird in the heart, like a sparrow.
Whoa!
Dog, snap, crackle, pop, bear mash. He's just in my bone marrow.
Bone marrow? Whoa. Her delivery here is very interesting. It almost actually feels like older Lana, like pre-Norman.
Everyone knows I had some trouble, but I'm home for the summer and I wanted to know if I could use your stove.
No, wait. Sorry to keep pausing. Her delivery reminds me of when I was a waitress wearing a white dress. Okay, sorry. I'm going to go back a little bit because I keep pausing. I'm sorry. That won't happen again.
Bear mash is just in my bone marrow. Everyone knows I had some trouble, but I'm home for the summer and I wanted to know if I could use your stove to cook something up for you, 'cause you're positively voodoo. Everything that you do, did you know exactly how magical you are?
Sounds like Snow White.
Whoopsie daisy, you yelling I love you out to my white feather hawk till the hunter.
Literally Snow White.
Off the stove, hun. Yeah, you dinner's almost done. Whoopsie daisy, you I imagine you do know how absolutely wonderful that you are.
Her delivery here is crazy.
He's my white feather hawk tail deer hunter. Before I met him, wore a bow over 3 summers. Now it's a ribbon round my neck and it's cherry color. I just been baking, waiting on a spirit hunter. I got a nicotine patch for the summer. Yeah, I'm a ghost, doesn't mean I feel nothing. Put it on my ass, no tan line summer. I love my daddy, of course we're still together. Everyone knows I had some trouble, but it's been 3 summers. I know it's strange to see me cooking for my husband, but it's positively voodoo. Everything that you do, did you know exactly how magical you are? Whoopsie daisy, you yelling I love you out to my white feather hawk till the hunter.
I'm like hypnotized.
Take my hand,
Snake charmer.
Yeah, dinner's almost done. Whoopsie daisy, I imagine
so much happening in this.
Whoopsie daisy, you and other people.
Witchy, witchy. Okay. Wow. She was really, really painting a picture here. She's talking about basically how much her life has changed since she last spoke with us, I feel like. This is just my interpretation. I could be completely wrong. She's talking about her love for her husband and how it's so different, I think, from what people are used to seeing from her. Like she says, like, you see me in the stove cooking for my husband now, which like might be weird for you. But then she also mentions that she's actually not very good at cooking later on in the song. Um, the delivery was so unique. It's kind of a mix of so many of her songs. Sweet was kind of coming to my mind. So sorry to sing in your ear, but it's reminding me of like that Snow White Disney princess sound. There's also like snake charmer sounds, but that like very intense sounding like violin or whatever the hell that is, that like swelling that feels a bit angsty and dark, a little bit like depressive, which Lana's always, of course, really really good at. I do kind of want to read really quickly. I'm just gonna read uh, some of those lyrics because I don't know what the hell she was saying at the end there. It was just, there was like so much singing. I like this part where she said, pushing in the way, like to push me on his green John Deere mower. Yeah. Such a bummer. Yeah. It was so interesting. Okay, let me read the verse. Genius is so slow. Okay, he's my white feather hawk-tailed deer hunter, likes to keep me cool in the hot breeze summer, likes to push me on his green John Deere mower. I know you wish you had a man like him. It's such a bummer. When I met him, like an arrow, like a bird in the heart, like a sparrow. In the dark, snap, snap, crackle, pop. We're a match. He's just in my bone marrow. Yeah, I like that part. Pre-chorus, everyone knows I had some trouble, but I'm home for the summer, and I wanted to know if I could use your stove to cook something up for you, because you're positively voodoo. Everything that you do. Did you know exactly how magical you are? Wow, what beautiful, beautiful metaphor here. Positively voodoo, everything that you do. Did you know exactly how magical you are? Whoopsie daisy, you who yelling, I love you. Like she's sort of put in a trance by him. Take my hand off the stove, hun. Yeah, that's just like, I guess she's so mesmerized that she like is accidentally burning her hand. Before I met him, wore a bow over 3 summers. What does that mean? Let's see. Genius, help us out. Now it's a ribbon around my neck and it's cherry colored. I've been baking, waiting on a spirit hunter. I got a nicotine patch for the summer. That's really funny. I guess, oh, it says she wore a bow, likely meaning a hair bow or a decorative bow as part of her hair or persona. This happened over 3 summers, referring to the same 3-year period mentioned later in the song, the time since her troubles in the summer of 2022. Yeah, wait, fishtail. Don't you dare say that you'll braid my hair. Maybe something to do with that. I got a nicotine patch for the summer. That's funny. Yeah, I'm a ghost. Doesn't mean I feel nothing. Put it on my no tan line summer. I love my daddy, of course. We're still together. Okay. And then at the end, she says, whoopsie daisy, do you think it's okay? Whoopsie daisy, deposition cocaine. Yikes. Like maybe should have saved for a friend. Stick with picking daisies for Instagram. Whoopsie daisy, do you think it's okay? Whoopsie daisy, deposition cocaine. Yikes. Like maybe should have saved for a friend. Stick with picking daisies for Instagram. Deposition cocaine refers to the process by which cocaine and its metabolizes are incorporated into body tissues, hair, or fluids after consumption. Oh, interesting, because it like stays in your body. Wow. Okay, I feel like this song, it's really going to take me a minute to digest. But overall, she's in love. I love the to cook something up for you because you're positively voodoo, everything that you do. Like, that was perfect transition, perfect metaphor, perfect lyrics. All right, everybody, there we have it. We have Lana Del Rey's new single, White Feather Hawk-tailed Deer Hunter, which is a mouthful. I'm so excited for this new direction and this new album. What did she say? 3 months and a few weeks for the vinyl. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you all. Hit the big black subscribe button so you don't miss a Lana video whenever they come out. Peace out.